Fence remain one of the smartest way to take possession of your land. Welcome to my channel once again, Bomasom. This is where I share updates concerning construction works, infrastructure development, and general engineering works. Today, Fence Class 101, I'll be discussing to you the importance of fencing your property. Fencing is just beyond the boundary wall or a structural element around your properties. It has a significant advantage. Upon the completion of payment for your land or any property for that matter, the next thing you should be considering after all documentations of the land, your survey, your deed of assignment, pursuance of your CFO or your governor consent, you should take a step further to take full possession of the property. At that moment, probably you don't have an idea or you are not ready to start a significant development on that land. What you should be doing is take possessions by fencing the land. This fencing helps you and prevents a lot of hassles that might want to come in the nearest future concerning that properties. Issues like encumbrances, easement, squatters on the land, and trespassers. We understand in most cases, if a land is living bare, squatters might come, maybe people, artisans like mechanic, auto body builder, popularly called panel beaters, and other people, maybe furniture makers. They'll be looking for a place to settle where they can be doing their businesses. An open space will give them the opportunity where they can do their businesses. And this become an issue when you are ready to make use of that property. For them to leave is going to be a life-threatening issue for many people. So it is important for you, if you provide a perimeter fence to a significant height that will deter such squatters, trespassing into that property, to be utilizing it without authorizations. So fence provides security and protections for the land. Protection if it's a property being occupied by people, or maybe a development inside the land. So it provides security and also for whatever is going on inside the land, and also protections for whatever is inside or the occupant of the land. It also provides privacy. If you fence your land, it gives you a privacy where people outside will not be able to know whatever is going on within that particular land. It's also help to prevent dust and noise control. If you live in areas that are prone to heavy winds, like those living in the north, with a fence, it will help your building also. Excessive wind and dust will not be able to have access to your building. Also, fencing also give you a legal possessions of your land. So what this does is, once you fence your property, it became almost impossible for people to trespass into it. Let's take, for instance, if you just buy a land and you leave it. For cases of people in the southwest, you can probably have experiences of the same seller, popularly called the omonile, trying to resell your land. Why? Because the land is living bare and they can easily take people there and convince them that they still own the land and they want to sell. But if there's a structure around that land in form of a fence, it will make a statement to the potential buyer that probably this piece of land is owned by someone, and if it's gated, it becomes impossible for them to gain access into such property to resell it to other persons. So you can see that it is important for us to put into consideration fencing any property we are having. For those especially in diaspora, if you are buying land, maybe probably you come home during the festive period, and the first thing you've done is to buy the land. Rather than just going back without taking possession of the land, thinking that, oh, you trust the vendors or the sellers of the land. Land issue, you can't easily trust everyone, because sometimes greed comes in and people want to take advantage of it. In most cases, if they resell your land and you make case out of it and you settle the matter, they want to relocate you and reallocate another land to you, and where they are going to reallocate to you, in most cases, is not going to favor you. So if you fence your land, it will help you to take full possession of your properties. That's for those probably if you are buying outside a very reputable real estate company. So if you are buying within an estate owned by a reputable estate company, you might not have that fear of probably trying to fence the property. So in today's class, we will only be considering this importance of fencing. In our subsequent classes, we will discuss the numbers of blocks that you will require, considering sizes of land. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.